I just saw this on my timeline. It's so funny. Well, you don't need to run ads when foreign governments pay you. I will give you $1 million if you can present a single piece of evidence that a single foreign government has paid me. Brother, I get detained by the Trump administration. I am a critic of the Trump administration. Do you think that if they had an opportunity to catch me on some FARA violations, that they would not exhaust it into oblivion? Even if there was like a fraction, Japan tourism stream, I didn't even get paid for that. Remember, I didn't get paid for that. I didn't get paid for that at all. The trip was paid for to go to Kobe, and that was Connor. I found it. $1 million, please. Yeah, exactly. Is that where you're going to Qatar? Do you coming back with a free jet? Yeah. No, I'm going to the Web Summit. These guys are on like maximum cope. When you literally have millions of fans, 70,000 of them paying you $6 a month, it's enough money to live on. Hope this helps you complete moron. Why are you so triggered, Law? You can't accept he's popular and has morals. He has morals, Law. He's a hypocrite at best. These guys are such whiny little babies, dude. Oh my God. I could be out here wearing a barrel around my chest and they'd still find a way to be like, well, that barrel was unethically sourced from trees that were chopped down that weren't supposed to be chopped down, you piece of shit. Meanwhile, you got the goddamn administration being like, we are the scamming administration. We love scamming everyone. We will never stop scamming. And these guys will still be like, you know who the real problem is? The socialist Twitch streamer who doesn't run any ads, who exclusively is funded by his audience voluntarily subscribing. That's it. That's the primary revenue source for the Piker Broadcasting Service. And it's still, these motherfuckers are still like, nah. I have said no to tens of millions of dollars of advertising. And it's easier for me to do so because, like I said, I have a ton of paying subscribers. Who said it was voluntary? You force us. The hair on your head comes from unethically sourced hormones, you evil fuck. Yeah. Caroline said other content creators laughed at her when they found out the trip to China was a big money hole. They couldn't believe you guys went sponsored without sponsoring the trip. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Many people do get those kinds of sponsorships, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you have it depends on which country you're getting sponsored by or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to get mad if you get like a Japanese tourism sponsorship, right? I mean, they might get mad at me for it because they're delusional losers, but like most people will not get mad at that. Obviously, there's a difference there. If you're doing like a tourism board sponsor for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it's a little bit different. The disinfo being pushed by your greatest haters is that you don't run ads because of Israel commentary and brand risk. Okay, let's say this is real. Let's say it's because I'm a brand risk and because of Israel. Doesn't that further prove that I'm the real one? Yeah, there's a reason why nobody talks about Israel, right? What is the issue? They literally are saying, my bitches are too bad, my lobster is too buttery, and my steak is too juicy. They're complaining that they're complaining that I'm too honest. They're complaining that I'm not compromised. I'm not going to shut the fuck up about a firm commitment that I have to the truth just because there's some brand risk associated with it. I mean, it's not a secret. Like, I did get blacklisted by AT&T. I've talked about it before, right? That didn't stop me. I still said fuck Israel. A lot of this stuff, in my opinion, stems from people getting upset that they just don't have their own moral backbone. And when they see someone who is morally consistent, at least in an otherwise very chaotic and easy to be corrupted, like a very corruptible environment, right? And they think, oh, there must be something going on here. Instead of just being like, hey, maybe this guy isn't a piece of shit the way that we've presented it. Stockman got upset that you have 52,000 subs, so he pivoted to you saying you have less Twitch Prime subs than previous. Do I? Are these guys okay? Do I even have less Twitch Prime subs than... I don't even pay attention to this shit. Why the fuck are they paying attention to this? It's so crazy. I don't even know if that's the case. Yeah, no, I think the reason why they're saying that is because... I assume the reason why they're saying that is because they in the past they were saying the meta was that I was falling off because I had less subs. I guess month over month or something. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even pay attention to this shit. But then I've had a lot more people watching and a lot more people subscribing as of late. So now we're back up to like 56,000 subscribers. So then they were like, well, he's back up to 56,000 subscribers, but also you, what is this? This is the link. Okay. Hassan can't run ads because he's basically Hamas propaganda. His subs are up because I exposed last month how long they were and the PayPix came pouring in to rescue him. You know what PayPix can fake? Primes, of which he is at his lowest point in his career. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. So he's complaining that people are actually like literally purchasing subscriptions. I don't even know if this graph is real, by the way. I don't know where this is coming from. AKA people are not using Prime as much as they were because of the price hikes. What doesn't make sense about the commentary here is that like, so he's now saying that I've fallen off because people are actually buying $6 a month subscription as opposed to Prime subscribing. How is this an own? This makes no damn sense. Yeah, there's more tier one. I mean, these are also not like complete data points. These are incomplete data points, but like, what's the argument? Also, in January, I have more Prime subscriptions than December. So I don't even know what the he's talking about there. What the hell are we doing? He's saying PayPigs are making you look like you haven't fallen off. Okay, but like, if the number of subscriptions have increased and Primes have decreased, that means people are just buying subscriptions. Sure, I'm sure there's like more gifters or whatever too, but why are you looking for an argument? It's an announcement over his obsession. It isn't, it's his obsession. Yeah, but what I don't understand is like how stupid this argument is and also why people even lean into it, right? Where they're like, wow, this guy is really fallen off with his 40,000 average viewers and almost 60,000 subscribers. Like he's fallen off so hard. It's like, brother, what are you saying? Like, do people in his audience not realize like this is a dumb argument? Because it's not meant to be put in front of people that are fans. It's literally just for fellow stalkers. I know, but like if you're a fellow stalker, shouldn't this like dissuade you a little bit where you're like, maybe it's not, maybe this is not going the way we thought it was. Yeah, it's always this. Dual poll and see how many people canceled Prime because of their support of ICE. I doubt that that's the reason. All right, this is the last thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to move on. So back in the day, I used to, at the top of every hour, I would warn people that I was going to run an ad, and if they no longer wanted to see those ads, they could subscribe, right? And of course, that was a call to action that happened once every hour, so people would either A, remember to subscribe because they wanted to, or B, subscribe because they didn't want to see the ad. Once I stopped running the ads, of course, people... and I stopped doing a call to action because I keep forgetting. People subscribe less. That's it. It's that simple. Yeah. Subscribe now to make Israel dick riders mad and also sponsor the Piker Broadcasting Service. That's what I'm going to say going forward. You should bring this back so you can utilize the PBS branding, man. I think it's a huge loss that you're not doing it, not for subs, just for community unity. Yeah. The argument is that you can't give Prime, so every Prime is a unique person while subs can be heavily gifted. Still stupid though. Yeah, but they'd make that distinction between gifted subs and like regular tier 1 subs. You should do one every hour again, regardless. It was slap for audio only people. Yeah. Stalkers are known for their logical reasoning. It's not people. It's a dude who gets like 1K likes on his tweets. You don't need to take Dan Stalkman seriously. Yeah, true. He's going to nut now that we gave him a notice here. That's what in my career, I've had a lot of stalkers, right? I mean, I had stalkers when I had like 30 people watching me. We were actually thinking about all of the OG stalkers back in the day a couple days ago. And one thing I did that was a major mistake was like I reached out to a stalker once back in the day because I was like genuinely worried about their mental state, right? And I was like, bro, this is not going to help you. Like, and it made them so much worse. So I think one of the worst things you can do is basically acknowledge the existence of a stalker. So when I do that, it's like, it makes it much worse. It literally backfires on you. It's not good at all.